guys feeling on the outside with this dreaded news that the Omicron variant has reached our shores? How? I don't know. How? I don't know. It bypassed all we defensive measures and enter Trinidad and Tobago. According to our health minister, it is very, very, very disturbing. We're not taking, and when I say we, because it leave from New York with a positive PCR test, jump on a plane and reach Trinidad. So we get the end result. It didn't start here. How that happened, according to the health minister, is very disturbing.
I'm sure I fix this. Because you can't tell me you leave a first world country. You can't tell me you leave a first world country with a positive test and bring it on here. And nobody didn't detect that. That had to be fake news. That had to be fake news,
Trinidad and Tobago, I'm hear your thoughts on that, you know.
You opening up the phone line early?
We had to open the phone lines.
All right. Let me give them those numbers. 3420081 771 and 466-5391.
I had asked the question if, and when I say we mean talking about TNT, because we get the end result after it bypass all the defenses from according to you, first world New York.
Yeah.
To reach here.
The all so mighty.
How that happened? According to you, that song is so ridiculous that I had to be fake news.
Well, better. What is the point of vaccination and all these things, right? In that sense, then.
Watch now the security measures that were bypassed real slack.
Because, here's my question now. That is one we detect and make news. How much didn't make news?
That real snackless.
You understand? How much didn't make news?
And you know, we just heard too that the UK recorded its first Omicron death. And what the UK health minister is saying, don't watch this Omicron slide.
Yeah.
Yeah, Delta taking precedence. Delta is the dread one, but don't watch this Omicron slide.
He can be the silent killer. In other words.
The story behind how this reach our shores, it's
irresponsible.
Come on.
It's very irresponsible. Very.
Come on. 3420081 and you all know the rest of the numbers. Call us. And then what?
And then they would say the citizens in doing the part and this and that and thing. All that is well and good, because it's on both sides. We ain't blaming you alone. We ain't blaming the government. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have to hold their part. Have to be accountable for, their environment and what,
Pull up this video here for me so we could show it.
This one?
I'll take some calls. This one here, so you're going to
okay, all right.
Hello, welcome. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, good afternoon. Welcome. We're hearing you loud and clear, honey.
Good afternoon.
All right. Good afternoon, Robert and Precious.
Good afternoon.
This is so disturbing.
Oh, Lord.
And I think something telling me is intentional. Because I can't believe that this person was tested positive and yet still allowed to fly. So what sense are we doing all this PCR testing here, there, and everywhere for? If people are being positive and still are being allowed to fly, this does not make sense. Something about this
so it's shaky.
Yes, it does not. I feel this is intentional.
Yes.
Spread it out, let everybody have it.
Yes,
you understand?
Yes,
yes, spread it out, let everybody have it, because I can't understand how you could be tested positive, fly from one country to the
next country. That come like
and not straight flight, no.
And Kola, what a great point. That come like a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
That is terrorism.
This was terrorism from beginning, because where it came from and it spread through the whole world, it had to be people carrying this thing around the whole world like this. And if the variant just spreading and reaching everybody's shores, how come? Okay, if we don't have it here, we testing and person test positive, allowed to fly and come here. So if our our system here didn't pick it up, this person would have been on. Who is this person? Is this person Trinidadian?
That's the next thing.
Yes, is this person somebody coming back home? Is this person a high person? Is this person an international carrier?
So
many things. So many
crazy. It's crazy.
Correct.
All right, Olia.
Thank you
What
so
a
much.
great contribution.
Somebody saying, so she tested positive and she was allowed to fly. And
Yes.
on top of that, the news says she came in with an antigen test. Trinidad wants PCR. And how come this wasn't picked up when she did the TT pass? So what is the airline checking? I confused. An entire nation now at risk because of someone's selfish reckless act.
Well, you know what this, I hate to be the Debbie Downer in this whole scenario.
We don't know already where we're going again.
Right? But I feel and I figure, just like how this came true, but it made the news, a lot of those other viruses came through and didn't make the news. Because we can, according to my fellow citizens, we can have a whole lockdown. 99% of the population doing the protocols and things of that nature, and this thing spreading, so where coming from? So what in making news, Olia? What in making news?
Hello?
Good afternoon to you both.
Wait, mommy.
Good afternoon.
Precious, good afternoon to you, my dear. Robert, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What happened? It's a while you did not hear my voice.
It's a while.
Yes.
And your voice sounds so bright and nice.
Well, Precious and Robert, well, you know, I was, of course, over on the Sister Island. You know that, right?
Yeah. I know you told me that.
Papa Laps, hoy.
Yes.
I wouldn't
And I
ask,
want to say
I wouldn't
to
ask
all-
what you was doing over there.
Well, listen to me now. And to all my friends I met on the plantation, good afternoon to you all.
You was on the plantation.
Pam, 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 pam. On the road, dear. Precious, when I look at the people in Trinidad and Tobago, some seem secure and some don't seem secure. You understand me? We still continue to wear our mask underneath. We're not, you understand me? We're not, Precious, I don't know what to say right now in Trinidad and Tobago. Hear what I'm telling you about. But what I am advising you and Robert, take care of yourself and your family. You hear what I'm telling you about?
Yes.
And that what I am trying to do, because Precious, we all are adults. The only person I'm telling you about I will study more is the younger ones who don't really have, that sense, Precious, that, we have to do this. Because Precious, when I heard about this thing, I mean, our Lord Jesus, shall we go again? And listen to me, all about what we hear in Robert and you go want to go by this one and this one want to go by want to parent for Christmas.
I didn't plan to go by Precious and pram.
I mean, at the end of the day, whether we want to believe the reality or not, is that it's Christmas and people will be visiting family.
Yeah.
Sweetheart, listen to me. It's a good thing they get luck. You hear what I'm telling you about? That I see my family, you hear my telling you about? My grandchildren and things other than that? No way, because I have to take care of myself. You understand? Just on Thursday, I attended the doctor. I just take an injection. And next time I take this injection, Robert and Precious, it has me feeling so out. You hear what I'm telling you about?
Yeah.
But thank God, I only have one more to take and that's it, And I want to say, if I come up here, good afternoon to my lover. Do you know I'm saying good afternoon to?
Oh, yes.
Say no more. Leave it there.
Leave it there.
Have a good one. Bye.
No, but, we can't really make too much joke about this situation. It's a serious matter.
I don't see who laughing.
Yeah.
That's a serious thing.
Yeah.
Let me take this one. Good afternoon. Welcome. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? That's a WhatsApp call and it's reconnected.
Yes.
If you pull it up here, you can't see there.
I think the person is...
Okay, let's take
Okay,
this
we
other
lost
one.
that one.
Let's take the other one. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome.
Precious.
Hey, Andy.
Robbie.
Go by.
Well, buddy, I did poke movies.
Okay, good.
Precious, what's up?
Not good.
Yeah, well, same here. Anyway, let me get it. Robbie,
Yes.
You break dish.
Oh God,
Anyhow, we go deal with that.
Friday, let me go move forward now. Macron in my country.
Yeah. Oh God, pressure. Don't top off my head, just so. I will not deal with it now.
Man, like without touching now. No, but she really serious about this Omicron business.
Yeah, because
I myself. Here
and the worthlessness behind it.
Personally, you see this. I believe that this is corruption at its height.
Yes, it has to be.
Because let me tell you something. There's no way you could do an antigen test.
In a first world country.
A first world country.
Come on now.
Right? And pass it through customs.
Pass it
through the lab to get clearance to fly.
And that's one that we know of, huh?
That's one. Somebody within the airline engaging in corruption, because let me tell you something, there are cases that me and you don't even know about.
That's what I'm saying.
And there are people who passing through right under our noses, right? And that we don't know about. Because let me tell you something, we was under lockdown for how long? Right? And yet still, we had infections coming in. So where it coming from? Somebody facilitating the corruption on these airlines. Be that, and I am going to say that this is not Precious' view nor Robert's view. This is across the board. Be that our airlines and foreign airlines. Somebody facilitating the corruption at the end of the day, right? And we have to upgrade our systems on the whole, right? Because
I say it was a terrorist attack. It is a terrorist attack.
Locked on understand, guys.
Oh, Lord. I don't know what to say.
Good afternoon.
Roberto. Precious girl.
Good day.
Yeah, no one say good day to mommy boy. You know, I say good day to mommy. Mommy is the monitoring that show, you know.
Yes.
And TV, a pleasant one.
People like me who talking too long and
yes.
Yeah. That way like this. That way like a bacchanal. That way one thing.
Some of them callers talking so long.
Interactive, man. Hey, Precious, listen. At the end of the day, I listen. You see me no expert everything, and me no know it all, and me went no medical school. And I listened to Professor Carrington lunchtime there, and she said that, you know, it's only obviously it will reach.
Yeah, but it's how it reaches.
Right, you're right. We can question that, but eventually it will reach at some time. And she's saying, because no system is perfect, no system is absolute, Roberto.
Yeah.
Right? So, we don't know, it says very transmissive and whatever, but what she is saying is that the only way to deal with this, I listened to a professor yesterday on another program, and she's a professor in UWE in diseases and another Trinidadian Chinese guy in a university abroad.
Yeah.
The only way out of this, and the only way to manage this and to keep the ICU and for the hospitals not to be overwhelming ICU and to curtail the death rate is being responsible and going and taking that juice. You see that Kool-Aid, whatever you want to call it, that is the only way. If we love our friends, our loved one, or our grandmothers, or our uncles, or whatever, me no scientist, me no doctor. And from small, all of us was immunized, and we didn't have a choice. As a girl said, put a tablet under my son's tongue. Up to now, I don't know what that was for. I never questioned it. Alright? So, the only way to deal with this, there's what you call it, juice, or let's call it?
Drink our juice. Drink our juice, yeah.
Yeah, the juice, they're juicing Ototo. I had to get my booster. Next week, I'm going to get my booster. Because there's 49% of the population that 49% of the population alone is vaccinated. So you have a large section of the population that is not vaccinated. The professors of them said And the only way to deal with that is to go and do what you had to do. And as it's a novel virus, so things will change along the way. But the only protection from deaths and getting in the hospital being bedridden is to the normal thing, to distance and the mask and whatever. And he has said, she said, we're not doing that bad because we on top of Jamaica in the line of vaccination rates. We're 49, Jamaica below us, St. Vincent below us, we're one of the tops in the Caribbean. So all we need is a little push, a little kick, pressure to have a kick. A little back kick. To see if we could just get people, or like a long time pressure is to push them because the jump started. We need a little you understand what I'm saying? The only country in Europe right now, I think one of the only countries in Europe that have a large outbreak, that is lowest vaccination rate, I think is Austria. Everybody's up in the 80s and the 90s. So, scientists, me, they went to the medical school like my niece, so me don't argue that. All I know is what them tell me, and when I try to do what I have to do, precious, and sweetie pie, I'm say that to your mommy again. I feel you can listen to a little room because you always playing the whole hog. I can do a little room by Roberto.
A room? Alright.
Yeah, the two I just want to see all over the place, precious. We just want us to see. If you can give me that, precious, love to all you and to my brethren, Fredo, Ricardo, and St. James there, who lock on, love and blessing. You can take the room.
All right,
be
man.
safe on the outside there, man.
Of course.
We have a video that we want to play from the UK.
Yeah.
With the headline, UK faces deeply concerning situation because of rapidly spreading Omicron variant.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to this video.
We face a deeply concerning situation. The COBRA meeting that I just chaired with the First Ministers of all the devolved administrations was presented with some very challenging new information. We know that we have the highest number of COVID infections across the United Kingdom recorded today since the 9th of January. We know that the Omicron variant is doubling every 2 to 3 days in England and possibly even faster in Scotland. We know that 30% of reported cases in London are the Omicron variant. And, of course, we only identified the Omicron variant in this country a fortnight ago. So we absolutely do need to keep everything under review. I think the approach that we're taking is proportionate. We recognise the importance of balancing people's ability to get on with their lives with the need to protect them against this virus. But action is absolutely required. And as new data comes in, we will consider what action we do require to take in the face of that data.
Thank you so much. So if the UK, first world country, calls it deeply concerning
distribution,
how we should be feeling here that the Omicron variant bypassed the UK, the flight went to Panama, and it's only when it reached here, port authorities realized, wait now, this person traveled from so far and reached Trinidad
and
with
bring,
a positive...
And bring Omicron. So the right thing.
Now, while we may not know much about the Omicron variant, because it's relatively new, we studying Delta, which we know is deadly.
Yes, correct.
Data keep coming out every day telling us more and more about this Omicron variant. And you heard what the clip we just played in the UK. It's spreading rapidly. We just warn. And according to Robert, this is just the one we hear about.
Yes.
Well, let me tell you something. My sister working in healthcare. She working in the lab in Mount Hope Hospital. Them healthcare workers and them, they're tired. They're
very tired.
And when they watch around and seeing people like they don't care. But what happened to us? What would happen to us if they take on the mentality, well, all they don't care, so we don't care.
Yeah, correct.
What will happen?
Who dead? In other
words,
words,
the news last week, elective surgery like eye surgery and all kind of surgery back
seat, everything taken back seat.
Because we overwhelming the healthcare system.
Everything taken back seat. I think you was telling me something about the cancer. Everything. We have some voice notes here. Let's play this voice note.
Hello.
Precious and Robert, good afternoon. I realize my calling again to come true. However, really, come on. That we be wise, right? nowhere, no flight leaving America, especially New York, right? You could get on a flight with a positive PCR test. No way. And end up in the next country, take an antigen test and then come to Trinidad, right? A negative antigen test and then come to Trinidad. And let me ask you a question. Here the big question. Here the question I want to find out. Since when our health, Ministry of Health, so efficient that we can detect somebody have Omicron that come into the airport, right? Come on, with the food, come on, people, stop falling for the lies, stop falling for the propaganda. You understand? It have countries in the world don't even know what this Omicron look like. Not until the doctors in South Africa discovered Omicron a month ago that people in the UK and the United States know about Omicron, right? Our Ministry of Health here don't have that technology yet. If he had said, since last week this woman come in and we send her lab results to South Africa or the UK and they come back and it shows that she has Omicron, then I could have buy that. Come on, don't tell me how the test she to know that it's Omicron she have and not normal COVID. Do we have that testing here in Trinidad and Tobago? I'm asking the question. Come on, let's stop falling for the lies, man. Come on. We're trying to scare the country because they want to force all the mandatory vaccination on people's throat. Come on.
Oh, Lord.
I will leave heavy to you, Precious.
Me, Papa?
You senior here.
Ryan is saying lies to create fear amongst the people of TNT. The second and his greatest. But have you made some valid points?
No, but
I just go by what I see on the news, reputable news source. The health minister is not
So what? That is fake news?
The health minister is not going to come on national TV.
Let's take him in now.
And let's take him in.
Let's take him
in. You have him?
I haven't. Kyle, let's go with
We think
Let me get rid of that ad. A little ad come up. We get rid of the ad 12 seconds. And then we'll go to the short clip of the health minister this morning in our daily clinical update. You know that one?
Yeah.
The other place. Watching through this at all.
All right, let's go.
It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
All the volume on it?
So on Monday 13th December this morning, we detected our first case of Omicron variant of concern. I will try to give you as much details as possible because some of the details are very, very disturbing. It's a female, that's as much as I can say. It's an imported case. This person came into Trinidad and Tobago. Flight originated in New York. And this is the disturbing part. In New York, the person was allowed to board a flight with a positive PCR test. Person then traveled to Panama, where they presented a negative antigen test. So a positive PCR test in contravention of our TTPAS regulations, and the Minister of National Security and myself met this morning. We will be providing to the Minister of National Security the person's name, the airline, because they have some liability in this, and the person for doing what they did. Luckily, our Trinidad Port Health picked up the fact that this person was allowed to board with a positive PCR test. So the last chain, or the last barrier, or the last check and balance in Trinidad at Piarco worked. And I want to congratulate our Port Health officers who, again, have been doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, hats off.
In screening
hats off to those workers.
The person was immediately isolated in a step-down facility and continues to be isolated. In keeping with international protocols, when you have an incident like this on an aircraft, the protocols are that all persons within a 2-row radius, which is 2 rows ahead, 2 rows behind, and 2 rows to the side have been quarantined at home. Luckily, all those persons had positive PCR tests. Negative PCR tests. All 14 of those persons immediately around those persons, 2 rows in front, 2 rows behind, and 2 rows each to the side. All have negative PCR tests. All are fully vaccinated. They are in quarantine and will be monitored. So those are the details of our first Omicron case.
So that was a little clip there of the health minister. You know, Robert, and what we were saying while Mr. Terence Yassin was talking, is the first world country really didn't pick up on this, and it's only when it reached here we could pick up on it. We really have to congratulate
hats off.
Authorities here.
Hats off.
Guys, we're taking your calls at 342-00817-711-1791 and 466-5391.
No.
Those are the numbers to call.
No, I saying Precious. What I'm saying is
Diane, I with you, eh?
I believe the minister. There's no need to lie.
Why would you come on national radio and exaggerate all that?
Television, yes.
Come on.
Because that's what I'm saying. The heavy voice note. That's a big lie, you know. That's a very big lie to tell him.
And that would be very, very irresponsible. Diane, I believe the minister. There's no need or reason to lie. Somebody said that's a way to block back down the borders. I saw that comment.
So then, what it is?
But
then the first world country, what they're doing? They're just planting these things to go to third world country, or somebody that was called Trinidad a third world country. But
it is a developing nation.
Right?
My thing is, because I saw the comment where somebody said all this to lock back down the borders. If our government wants to lock back down the borders,
don't lock back the government.
They don't need to come on TV and
lie.
Create no what you all term fear mongering.
Lord have mercy.
Good afternoon.
Precious greetings.
Mr. Lever there.
Robert.
When you come in, make sure you get checked properly, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow please when I go for my booster shot, girl.
Pops, you get you?
You lie.
I dance.
What's going on?
I hear mommy voice.
Yes, you know, she sent all her love to you.
And she said, don't close the gate when I come home, eh?
Yeah.
The gate open.
To all in something we don't know about.
I don't have to hear Precious. Hey, Precious. Sonyan man-child.
You gone back with man-child. The last time you tell me about man-child, never find him.
It's normal. You might find it now. It's normal. That's the next one. It's normal. Right?
I look for it.
Mommy, love you, girl.
Yeah.
I will leave it there.
Papa, all right. You leave it there. Love you. Hello?
Good afternoon, Precious and Robert.
Good afternoon, thanks.
You know what I feel? I don't feel that the government, if they want to lock back down the country or what they want to do, they don't have the right to do it. And at this time, all kinds of things happening. Look, I went in clinic last week and I saw, I'm not saying that it was that, I don't know what kind of machine. I saw poop. If you hear noise, ambulance making coming. When the ambulance reached up, was poop, big machine. If you see how big the machine is, nearly bigger than my head. But bigger than my head. You understand? I don't know what kind of machine it was because I have no idea about machine. And I am not doubting the government. I don't know why they would lie and say somebody coming here with that sickness. I don't think so. Okay?
All right, Swanks.
Wait, this Swanky drama?
Yes, Swanks.
I know you're talking in the studio. I hear your voice.
Can I serious note this afternoon?
Yeah, she's serious.
Just to let you guys know that the views of the callers are not necessarily the views of the Street 919 FM, all right? Your thinking and your opinion does not reflect that of the Street 919 FM.
I would view it hostility. Any move to come between me and my country.
Wait, we ain't got no request?
Yeah, and St. James requested.
Oh yes, Rome. It's Rome.
And Miss Alive, they requested Man Child Not Normal. Hello?
Man Child Not
Yeah,
Normal.
brother and precious again. I'm so mad. I don't know how people taking this thing to me. I am so upset. This is unbelievable. My thing is, why would the Minister of Health and other government people you want to say that is a lie? Why would they want to lie on what? Would they lie on? The American system? Because if this come from America, that's why telling America that the system didn't work.
Yeah.
Right? So you what? So why we want to lie on them? And so you're lying on the system, you're lying on the airline. So what is all this lies about? Just to what? Vaccinate people that they suggested or shut down? They don't need that to shut down. If they want to shut down, I think we
If they want to shut down, no shut down.
Yeah, because I find we have enough cases to warrant them saying that they want to shut down. So I see that stupid people have come and talk some kind of thing. Everybody have their own opinion, but make it make sense now. Right? I want to think that this is some form of somebody, a body somewhere saying, let us spread this thing right around the world. Who ain't get it yet, we have to make it get there. Right? For some reason, either to help in some whatever. I don't know, but this thing getting me so mad because I cannot understand who is this person that they could leave the US of A. The US of A. They ain't come from some little country.
Jamaica, they ain't come from Barbados.
Yeah, Barbados, Grenada, or wherever you say, well, you know, it's a
first world country.
Yeah, and the US asking you to have 1 day, to have your test within 1 day before you enter their borders.
Yeah.
And people leaving their borders with a positive test.
Lord.
With a positive test. So this year they leave with a positive test. They show up in the other country with an antigen test. Where did they do this test? When they enter the country, when did this test, when was this test done? This is some organized something going on, but I don't think it has nothing to do with the government of Trinidad and Tobago. I think it's something else out there that is organizing this and sending it to smaller countries. Well, Trinidad is first. Let's see where else it will turn up in the Caribbean in the near future. This is crazy, and I am not taking this lightly at all because I think Delta mash us up.
Yes.
Mash us up. I think everybody in Trinidad and Tobago knows somebody who they love either passed from the virus or was seriously ill from this virus. This is no joking matter.
This is not a joke.
Nobody, no government, no Minister of Health to come to say that just so. If they're doing that, they're crazy themselves. But I don't think it's that. So I want to hear this CMO. I want to hear all these health people come out and talk to us. Let us hear. If they think the Prime Minister is political, let us hear from the health personnel. Let us hear what they have to say.
Thank you so much. You know what, but I think that, the world is in such a sad state where when officials come to, brief us on what is going on, we have to second guess it or question it or wonder how we reach there. I cannot imagine, Robert, me being an official of a country and coming to spread news that is inaccurate or to frighten my people. What are doing for me? What are doing for my country that are trying to manage? Everything on the news.
And somebody who reads the news, I know you dig deeply for these news and do your research and all these things. So somebody like you with whole, you know, his views high.
I have a cousin like that too, but he don't watch the news because the news is propaganda and nothing in the news real and it's fabricated stories to run the world how them want it. And
Right.
What?
I feel we can go for a break.
Let me
Taking a call?
call Spain first, then we go for the break after. Hello?
My shoulder hurting now after that, I guess.
Papa.
Roberto?
What go?
Roberto need a massage, his shoulder hurting him.
This talk, this kind of talk.
Listening to all kind of dirty talk and thing, boy.
This kind of talking, man. Neck pain, all kind of thing.
It is because
I
all
need to go home.
last night I was watching Kentucky State in the United States of America. That was one got devastated with the tornado. And then I had a dream. I said, boy, probably to cover me because you know, I just get so angry when I hear foolishness. So people got just ungrateful and completely because they have no integrity like some other politicians that we have in Trinidad and Tobago. They really get so. So then all the doctors and everybody, they die. I mean, some of them, they don't come up with the same boy. It is not reasonable for specialists and professional people to lie, especially about people here, whether they live or die. I mean, come on. Who's America, they can't make mistake. Or they just see a man end up in an airplane, Roberto, in the flap.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Roberto?
Yes.
So what is because of America, people can't come them and get through and come here? Them fellas and them go watch the world, boy. A man end up in a wheel in America and he travel from a state, and then they find him, oh God, boy, or the sickening, boy. Or it makes sense now. This is a nice program. When you come on, you must have a certain amount of respect. Nobody can respect you with them tortoises. Especially a man like you. Oh God, told him it's a man. And I just sit darling. Precious darling. Civil greetings. And you know I will deal with you and Roberto. At some different time.
Don't let them know we business.
Don't let them know we business.
No, I ain't letting them know. Because don't care what help they get from anybody. They just have a certain amount of ungratefulness. And I'm not like that. I get in a lot of knowledge by listening to this radio station. And I hear the good part and the ugly. But I'm well trained to know what is ugliness when I hear it. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr.
For
Police.
this contribution.
All right, Mr. Police. Yeah, man.
So we're going to pay some bills now?
Yeah, let's pay some bills.
Pay some bills. We have your entertainment news coming up. We have some requests to clear up, and then we'll clear up some of the voice notes as well, and carry on with the
You know what? I'm going to get a massage after this.
You want a massage?
I'm a sister or something.
How was your weekend? I forget to ask you.
It was good. Let me pay the bills. I want to let fair.
Simpsons Memorial Limited, number 63 Eastern Main Road, Laventille. Internationally accredited funeral directors and embalmers. A full-service funeral home serving families of Trinidad and Tobago and internationally since 1945. At Simpsons Memorial Limited, we serve with dignity in assisting families in honoring the memory of their loved ones. Our services include professional funeral and pre-planning, burials and cremation, custom-built and imported caskets, conference and cremation training, cemetery management, limousines, mourners cars, grief counseling, web streaming of funerals, fully air-conditioned chapel with live musical accompaniment, full global shipping and receiving of loved ones. We specialize in facial restorations. Call us anytime, day or night, at 623-8688. That number again is 623-8688. Simpsons Memorial Limited. Superior service, always with excellence.
Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring.
From the studio to the stage, every Friday between 3 to 4 p.m. Right here on the street, 919 FM. Radio you can see. Log on to our Facebook and YouTube so you can see live interviews and performances from some of our very own local superstars. Right here on the street, 919 FM.
one-stop store is doing it once again this Christmas season. It's Charon's. Yes, Charon's for Christmas. Get the latest design and patterns of exclusive rugs and vinyl. Also, our brand new toys such as Transformers, drones, WWE wrestler stars, remote control cars, all sizes of helicopters at ridiculous prices, LED Christmas lights and amazing Christmas decorations. Also at Charon's One Stop, lots of gift items. It's Christmas like never before. At Charon's, everything is going cheap, cheap, cheap. Also, check out the latest women's wear. Now, while you're there, you can pick up some storybooks for the kids for the season. Remember, Charon's is cheaper this Christmas. Also available on unique items such as household decor and ornaments for your home. Charon's will be open on Sundays until Christmas.
So hurry now to Charon's
this Christmas for all your Christmas items.
At Charon's, 3 locations: Eastern Main Road, San Juan; Eastern Main Road, Tunapuna; ground floor, Trin City Mall, Trin City. Every item you need in one place.
Charon's is cheaper this Christmas, so shop now.
You juice. I'm gonna drink bigger than natural boost. Ginger, lime, and turmeric. Keep away every sickness. Get a bottle of this orange spice. Girl, tea choice in your life. And let me drink up the juice. And let me drink up the thing from the roots. And let me drink up the thing from the fruits. The you juice. En route to the ultimate you.
Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy. Wow. Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
If you're experiencing pain, constipation, headaches, poor blood circulation, high or low blood pressure, diabetes, cancer, swollen or darkened feet, come visit us at Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. We at Health and Wealth Lifestyle offer a wide range of services. Come and experience our new 3D analyzer, which allows you to have a look inside your body. We also provide live blood analysis, iridology, ionic foot detox with foot soak and foot massage, aquatherapy, full body massage, and organic supplements on sale such as Nano Silver, Nano Zinc, Body Light, cold pressed sesame oil, and more. Health and Wealth Lifestyle, located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria, opposite Eastern Credit Union. For more information, call 275-8359 or 288-1108.
Join Nicole Huggins for Health and Wealth Lifestyle every Monday from 9:05 a.m. to 9:55 a.m. right here on the Street 919 FM.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 91 Eastern Main Road in St. Augustine. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
This is Anson W. Yo, this is RK. This is Brandon. Yo, this is Ken. This is Marshall Montano.
Yo, this is Fair Lion. This is Crazy. Merry Christmas from the Street 91.9 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
So good afternoon and welcome back to the VNR show. It's just about 6 minutes past the hour of 3 o'clock. We're in the final hour of our program. My name is Precious. Here's what's making entertainment news. A soca parang queen, Marcia Miranda, has launched her own line of Punch Creme. The Bring Out the Ham singer shared that the idea started off as a line of health juices in keeping with her lifestyle choices of a fresh fruit and vegetable-based, alcohol-free and dairy-free diet, which she adopted since going into full remission from breast cancer in 2005. After giving it some thought, Miranda asked herself, who wants to drink health juices at Christmas time? That's when she decided to move forward with a more festive idea to honor the Christmas traditions with a line of Punch Creme. Miranda said she saw the extension of her brand into seasonal products as a natural decision given the Christmas time popularity of her music. Apart from the original flavor of Punch Creme, Miranda also has the caramel espresso and sorrel flavors to put an interesting spin on the beverage. This is complemented by the decorative product packaging, and you can see it on our Facebook and our YouTube, which Miranda shared was her idea to bring that festive look to your table, calling it gift ready. The singer also spoke of her need to make the product affordable, which led her to the price of $140 TT. And that's your entertainment news on the Street 919 FM. Yes, I'm Miranda, Marcia Miranda, her 2021 Christmas contribution. She want a break for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Necesito un descanso. But here is my greatest concern. Look, my body tired. I can't make again. Got to help me ease the strain. Help me make it turkey. Help me boil the ham. Winter on the curtain. I will need a hand. Look, I'm glad you're home for Christmas. There's so much at stake. All I really want is for you to help me get a little break. I want a break for Christmas. A little break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break. I want a break for Christmas. I want a break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break. I was never so happy in my life as you spending Christmas with your wife. Your wife is sure couldn't ask for more, but let me give you some advice. Why my body come cold, a lot can rest. Got to really do your best. Help me with the black cake and the punch of creme. Need help with the pasta, bring it front and them. Look, I'm glad you're home for Christmas. There's so much at stake. All I really want is for you to help me get a little break. I want a break for Christmas, a little break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break. I want a break for Christmas, I want a break for Christmas. I hope it ain't too late to get a break. Yes, would never be another Christmas like this, to bring so much joy and
serious COVID. Give us a break for Christmas. The second Christmas going in with this thing.
Yes, boy.
Come on. What's going on?
A lot of people would have thought all now we COVID free, you know?
Yeah, because when we heard of the introduction to vaccines, we thought that
that was the end.
That was the end of COVID. As of yesterday, I'm not too sure of today's figures, but as of yesterday, 24 more people died from COVID. Over 500 hospitalized. That's 500 new infections. Like the caller said a short while ago before we went to the breaks, everybody in Trinidad knows somebody who either had COVID or who passed away. It's a serious thing out there. But I want to conspiratorialize the thing.
Yeah.
The fact remains that people are getting this virus and people are dying.
Yeah.
Yes, and I'm seeing here in the news so long lines at SAPA for the
booster?
The booster vaccines.
And he was telling me off here that all whether it's one shot or so.
Yeah.
Everybody has to.
Yeah. And they're saying you can mix it too. I don't understand though. I mean, I know much about medicine. I didn't go towards the medical field, but I grew up hearing don't mix medication. Now they're saying you can mix the thing.
So, anyhow, we have some
voice notes.
We have voice notes.
Now remember, people, the views of the callers and the voice noters are not the views of the Street 919 FM's management, huh?
Yes.
Robert and Precious, good afternoon. Robert and Precious, this whole state in the U.S., any Delta, if someone entered Trinidad and Tobago in any state, now remember the U.S. is a big place, any state in the U.S., any airport that someone had left with that virus, that would have made every news station in the whole of America. Do you hear? We had to stop playing games with stupidness. The minister making so much mistake in the press conference talking about the whole plane. Everybody had positive tests and all. Play it over. Play it over and hear the nonsense he talking. But these people coming and talking about it, not the government. These people will say anything to get people to do what they had to do. I am not against the jab, drinking the juice, because I fully juice, my children fully juice. But when you see I want to use 3 passengers coming from America, or they can't even properly test people in Trinidad and Tobago who have COVID, or they can't even test them. But all of a sudden, all they have the best technology in the world. Health minister, all they be all they self it, all they nonsense. All they would only fool stupid people.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yes.
First thing first, right? Let's look up the word politician and you're going to realize the meaning of politician in both the Oxford and Webster dictionary is a liar, to manipulate, to convince people, right? So a politician could come and lie to you. Remember the Petrochin wasn't going to close down, right? The Prime Minister said, I'm not going to close down Petrochin. We're on into Petrochin today. So that was the truth. Okay. Anyway, right? Biden has given the Caribbean leaders millions of US dollars, right, to help boost vaccine hesitation. Well, not boost vaccine hesitation, well, get people to go towards vaccine hesitation. Meaning they realize the amount of people getting vaccinated have slowed down, so they give the governments of these countries money to get it going again. Right? We was a part of collecting some of that money. Right? Now that people have been hesitant to take it, right? You need to understand that they need to come up with a plan, right? Because you already take the US money, right? Why not just say Omicron is here? Duh, right? No, people want to know how it gets here. So make up your story, tell them how we get here. Some woman come from New York with a positive energy, reach a negative. It does not make sense. Right? If you listen to that story, it does not make sense. On top of that, what testing do we have here in Trinidad and Tobago to know that this Omicron the woman have? Nobody's answering that question. Okay? Yes, I have reason to lie. There are millions of dollars in US reasons to lie. Okay? Good.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yeah, now, good day. How are you going? You see that incident with that person who came to Trinidad with that positive test? What? It was Trinidad and Tobago. All no. America hanging with Jack.
That's all your voice notes are clear, huh?
Yeah, that's all.
So we're going to head back to the phone lines?
Yep. The phone lines is open.
Hello, welcome.
Hello, good afternoon. Precious, I'm your host.
How are you?
Good afternoon.
Fine, thank you. You're doing a beautiful job.
Such
the
a
only
pleasant
question
voice.
Thank you.
Yeah. The only question I want to ask is this. Why would our government try to jeopardize its relationship with the United States government in putting out a story like that?
Thank you.
What is the reason? Why would the Minister of Health come out publicly knowing that there would be severe implications if it is discovered it is a lie or ruse or whatever you want to call it? Why would our government want to do that? I simply believe at the port where the lady exited, there must have been some bribe taking or some money passing or something. It could be a simple thing. It doesn't have to be these political conspiracy theories.
Mm-hmm.
Why would our government, the government of Trinidad and Tobago, want to jeopardize its relationship with the government of US of A to come up with a story like that? Because they would have to produce the proof. I recall when we had the first instance of COVID coming to our country, it was a gentleman that came into our country from one of the first world countries and brought it. If we go back in our minds, did we say that he had some conspiracy theory? Did we find a story to put around that? No. We accepted it and we moved on and we dealt with it. So people need to ask the question, because I know there may be people who have their political biases, and that is your right. How stupid or foolish or smart it may be, that is your right. But ask the question, why would the Minister of Health come on our radio station and put out that statement, knowing well the implication of that? Thank you very much.
Well said, caller.
We have a couple of voice notes here.
That's exactly my thinking. Not just with this, but a lot of times our officials will come on you know, the media and say certain things about whatever is happening, and then we would have these certain people who just question. And I mean, I'm not saying it's not wise to question. Of course you have to question things, but like what the caller is saying, why would our health minister come on national on radio, TV, the media, and
so basically war the US? That's what they're doing. That's basically what they're saying. All right, let's go back to the voice notes.
He don't know the procedure up there. He just talking and he don't know what he's talking about. I went through the procedure and it's not possible for it to happen.
Oh, no, what are you talking about? What procedure? Anyhow.
You working on the station, young boy, and you're so biased and unintelligent. Something wrong with all the fellas, boy. Something really wrong with all the fellas, don't think, boy. Here you expose yourself. No backbone, spineless, shameless. You question yourself really and truly how that person in America can reach here with that. Locked on and listening.
Thank you so much, caller. You want to go back to the phone lines or you have more voice note? More?
Yeah, let's just clear up this one here.
Good afternoon, Precious and Roberto.
Hi.
I want to know, something wrong with Heavy today? Heavy, come on. Heavy, you can't be for real. When everybody is so scared and frightened and uncomfortable, Heavy, to leave the own home, to leave the home to go out and hear this.
this new virus come in to this country by a woman, went to Panama, New York to Trinidad. Come on, how the coronavirus reaching this country heavy? Make it make sense. Stop playing politics with these things. Come out and say you don't like the PNM. Come out and say you don't like nothing what the government are doing. These words are mine, not the views of the radio station. You understand? Come out and say this heavy. Every single thing the government do in this country, for people like you, Heavy, and a lot others, or they keep shoving it down. Or they keep shoving it down. Let me tell you, if the Honorable Mr. Terence Singh, is wrong or trying to make us frightened or whatever, God is not sleeping. He may have on his pajamas, but he's not sleeping heavy. Do not come and throw more fluid to the fire. You understand? Come on. We are done uncomfortable with the virus. We are uncomfortable with the vaccine. We are uncomfortable with the crime. We are uncomfortable for every single thing heavy. Come on, stop playing politics. Come out and say you don't like the PNM, and every little thing you see, you will shove it down. At the end of the day, it's not about PNM and UNC and PPP and this one anymore. No, it's about we. We as human beings, we need to start to take blame for our own selves. You know, we don't hear we say we who had us a party and we went out there and we left it home the Canary and we come and get the COVID and we go on and we fill up the hospital bed. We do not say that heavy. Come on. You understand? We need to blame ourselves for this because it's our friends and families who coming over to Trinidad and other neighboring countries for the Christmas, the holidays. You understand? Come on, let me be real now and stop it. It's Christmas. I had all my Christmas spirit. All of a sudden it just got heavy. Come on. Let's stop doing this now. We done in a crisis already. Come on.
Precious and Robert, I just wanted to throw in something in your show, if you will allow me. While I understand that people might have their question certain things, and I heard a caller say that how, or a voice note said that how that can never happen. They would never allow somebody to leave a country with a negative PCR test. Let me tell you something. When I came to the UK, you had to have some documents on your phone to present to the immigration officer because they don't use paper and thing again because of the virus. They're real protective. So what they have is everything on your phone. The immigration officer didn't ask me for nothing. The immigration officer didn't ask me if I booked a PCR test over here. Only the immigration officer asked me why you're here. I told him I came, for what reason I came for, and that was it. She didn't ask, well, you need to have a booked PCR test to take while you're here. Did you do that? They have nothing like that. So I hear them with the conspiracy theory, but there are immigration officers that might just put them on that might just give people a blind, you know.
Give people a blind. What do you think?
I didn't hear how we ended it. I was trying to pull up a YouTube video
You
here.
said that it may have people that will give you a blight to come to then. You're negative,
So
give you a blight, yeah.
you watch my PCR test and see a
Yeah.
positive.
He just
And
yeah.
give me a blight? The blight in a serious pandemic.
I don't want to lie on Google.
When millions of people, that maybe you misinterpret what Google
Let me just play back to the bottom there. You know Google is my boy too.
Because this is a pandemic with millions of people dying. This is not something to be given blight.
If I booked a PCR test over here, only the immigration officer asked me why you're here. I told him I came, for what reason I came for, and that was it. She didn't ask, well, you need to have a booked PCR test to take while you're here. Did you do that? They have nothing like that. So I hear them with the conspiracy theory, but there are immigration officers that might just put them on that might just give people a blind, you know.
Papa, you want to lose your whole limb?
Yeah.
Easy.
Don't pay it. To put your hand on that lip now, Google.
Maybe you're being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Let me take this call. Good afternoon, welcome.
Good afternoon, Minister Thomas.
Hey.
Listen,
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yeah, precious. Good afternoon, the next guy, Roberto.
Lobo.
Right. Yeah, this now. Why us human, including myself, why sometimes we like to pretend? Look, a man bounced my car the other day. Gone in the station, the protocol is once the two parties reach the station, the police officer is supposed to take the report. You know the police officer prompting us to do? Yeah, man, bad. You don't know what you mean by when you ask me for bad.
Yeah, she's the one to
What you trying to say? To all they can work out that.
Yeah.
You know, it nearly turned into problems. You know, the guy didn't want to commit to what he tell the police he go do. I go, yeah, go handle them big man thing. I was wrong. Yeah. They talk all that nice talk in the station. But my point is this. We suffer with a laziness complex in this country and probably in the whole world. In the airport, the amount of new stringent regulation that is in place, some of them workers is finding that too time consuming to deal with each person above board. So here what is going, I'm cutting down my work. I will say, you know the questions you're supposed to ask according to Pastor Google, and some of them questions wouldn't always be asked. So that person get what they call a blind.
Right.
They didn't ask for the blind, but the blind was offered to them silently. Then there's also there's this sweet, nice little word that we grew up with from small called corruption in Trinidad here. When you're shopping for things in stores here, is this same guy? Tell me now, talk to me now, meet you after work or bring out one of them for me. That we love that. It's other culture.
Right.
So people know once I have money, it's all about affordability. Especially if you're having bank boy, especially you having money, you know you want to be here and there, you will pay your way to be here and there. It has happened. You know? Now, responding to Mr. Heavy now. Come on, man. Heavy, you and all know what you're saying is crap. You and all know what you're saying is crap. You're making people believe now that like somebody chain you up. You so politicizing this thing, you making it seem like, well, I'm getting paid to come and create a mischievous thought, or because people will listen to what you're saying heavy and put value to it and put belief to it and then spread it. It's on the airwave you're speaking, brother. It's on the airwave you're speaking. Come on now, man. Come on. When they detected the first variant, they didn't have thing in place for that to detect it. When they detected the Delta, they didn't have thing in place for that. They come and they detect the Lambada here too. They detect well, yeah, putting down Trinidad or what? Stop putting down this country, boy. Come on now, man. All right. That is my contribution.
All right. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, man. Blessings.
Blessings to you.
After. Is this it again?
Yeah. I want to play a clip for you guys. Headline: COVID-19 cases could double in New York City. It was posted on December 12th. That was when? Yesterday? Ready?
Yeah.
Let's take in this one. You did? Please?
There is news tonight on the pandemic. The Omicron variant now in at least 25 states here in the U.S. New York's mask mandate going into effect tomorrow for all indoor public places that don't require proof of vaccination. Dr. Anthony Fauci with what he calls sobering news. He says preliminary studies suggest the Omicron variant evades some immune protections provided by antibodies and vaccines. However, he says boosters do help restore those protections. And we took note overseas tonight, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson warning that the UK now faces a tidal wave of Omicron cases, saying the new variant doubles every 2 to 3 days there.
Oh.
It doubles. Doubles. 2 to 3 days.
I mean, I know they said that it was only a matter of time before the Omicron variant came here. But we're not equipped to deal with that. We're already at our limit here battling with the Delta. To have that reach here now, I don't know about you. But it's a scary situation to be in. Remember I tell you last week, man who have COVID. She said, Van, if you could wear 10 masks, wear 10 masks.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wish this on nobody. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
And you would better understand what she means or what she said because you had
I had it.
Don't play with this, people. Yeah, you might have your different way of thinking from the news that is being put out to us. But like I said, at the end of the day, we seeing the facts which people getting COVID and they're dying and the kind of new infections we recording, Robert.
Yeah,
that's not normal.
That's not normal. It's not
for the
normal.
for the month of November, you hear we recording new infections in the 400s and the 500s and the 700s. Add up all that.
Yeah. Oh Lord. I shocked that the health system in collapse.
And then we come and
I shocked. We have more.
More voice notes. Remember, people, the views are the callers and the WhatsAppers and not the views of the street now.
No Susa after anybody.
You're going to take a drink.
Wait.
Downstairs.
Alright. On you?
No, I want the fish full up because I want to be kind of the street now and we carrying out stressful programs now. You see the fish downstairs and drink?
You lie. The fish downstairs.
Play the
The lady who say I myself she wrote Christmas. I kiss your Christmas friend. I come and do a press conference and say that we come here. Did I come and do a press conference and say that we come here? Wow, I myself your Christmas friend. If the minister here come and do a press conference and say it's we come here and you buy it hook, line and sinker and you go on with it and your whole Christmas mashup because he said that all I try to tell you now, don't fall for that woman. You do a whole 20 minutes voice so talking about me. You understand? I have no political agenda here. I just have the mind and the eyes to see crap when I see it. And my next brother, Dave said I was to say, immigration officers get blind. You will have a positive in this crucial time, a positive PCR test and get somebody a blind, and then you need to get fired. You understand? That immigration officer need to get fired. In America? No. Come on, don't do that now. Wow, after laugh, yes. People start to bring this political and all. I have nothing to do with politics, right? This have nothing to do with politics. Why they feel I against PNM? You understand? But I just see it for what it is. That does not make sense. Not in this crucial time. And not in America, no country. Well, it's not about America, it's an airline. Why are they saying that the minister will line on America? It's not America. America is so much states. The airlines, the flight came from Kennedy Airport in New York. Or wherever airport it is in New York. I have more than one airport in New York. We don't even know where airport the flight coming on. We don't even know the flight number. We don't have no information. Why are they saying that the Minister of Health ain't go make such an allegation on America? Like if America time to study what he say? You understand? Come on. Really? Hey.
KB United is saying sometimes people do get complicit in their jobs that things like that could happen. I think he's referring to, giving blighs and so on.
Because
that's so overworked now too, Robert. You're intentional. You're so tired and overworked that you miss things.
I realize you're COVID, but here we're going.
It could never be like that. It had to be that workers are so overworked and tired that their body shut down and they miss things like that. Nobody going to get nobody a blind these times with COVID is concerned with
well, we don't use it with blind because we're using it blind. IWER drink right
Let me
now.
give you the iconic drink Campari. Yes, they continue to make its presence felt, this time with it easy for we brand communication across radio, social media, and print. The brand is sharing its signature Campari Grapefruit Easy Mix, which consists of 1 part Campari and 3 parts grapefruit soda with the help of Jamaican dancehall artist Idonia.
All right, man.
Also, guys, you can tune into the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, the health store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, you can check them out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit their website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also give them a call at 309-4697 or 620-9379. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Good afternoon, caller. You're live.
Good afternoon again, Roberto.
Hey, St. James.
Hey.
Special girl, save yourself, girl.
Save yourself.
You know what I mean? Oh, God, boy. You know what I mean? People are the program and they're monopolizing your program. And I hear a lot of wrong information, misleading information, ignorance. It's not just the minister was in the press conference. I realize it's about Roshan Parasaram and Heavy, and it's about Avery Hines in Brooklyn. They was also in the press conference with Professor Carrington. And UWE has one of the best research labs in disease control in the region. And also Carrick is also one of the top labs and research labs with these disease controls in the Caribbean, which is right there in Federation Heavy. Right? So, you know, I don't understand where this going. America we comparing with? America had the highest mortality and death rate in the world. With over 1 million people being killed, died by the coronavirus. They doctored their results. They doctored their deaths. I think it was the governor of New York. They lied. So I don't understand where this really going. Where's really the ignorance? This never see, come see, never see, come and see. You know what I mean? Oh God. Everybody went to America. So I try to figure out where this going. Precious, at the end of the day, the only way to get this, you see, what is the agenda? And Heavy and them is a part of it. It is to create vaccine hesitancy. That's what it's all about. And that is what's going to continue creating the death rate and the high rate in ICU and HDU. And this week, a brethren mother walking, a white boy, brethren I knew very well, mother walking to tell her brethren she's son died from the coronavirus. They don't joke, as Precious say. That's the whole objective. And talking about you need support from party and this one. The whole objective is what has been already done. They have created a vaccine hesitancy by playing Professor Carrington and Avery Hines and Roshan Parasaram. So you have half the population do not want to get vaccinated, and that is creating the public and the strain on the health system and the high death rate. That's what happened. So when they go long, I go in and get my booster because I'm a part of this and I know something killing people. A lot of people I know has died. Right? So I'm not going to request the Rome again. Have you have a song? It's called One Chord. Money. You know Spangalang 2-chord song, Roberto? 2-chord? Have you have one called One Chord? Money. That's what I requested. See what I can say that word for me now? It's one chord, one chorus, one verse. Money. Tobagonians is the merriest time of the year. Christmas at Lowlands Mall, Tobago's #1 shopping and entertainment destination. And this Saturday, December 18th, come and enjoy pianist Gerard Balfour, vocalist Machilla Williams, Shawnika and Yolanda, as well as music by DJ Journey. Plus,
Street Parang from El Corazon, the Parang, it all kicks off from 3 p.m. So Saturday, when you're doing your Christmas shopping in Tobago, be sure to head on out to Lowlands Mall, all right? Big Christmas savings from most stores and sumptuous choices from the food court. Christmas is yours at Lowlands Mall. We're going to take in a song and then we're going to come back, all right? Y'all keep it locked. Brand new Chucky. It's called Rona, produced by the one and only Roberto.
She's got a corona. She bad like a crowd. I never tell you about Rona. She's the hardest heart. She touch up all the business owner. Interfere with big entertainer. All around the town. A man with a bank and singing the song. Hear them go. That is a dirty vampire. Oh Lord. You're raising the pressure. The lion who wants that tobacco. What if I tell you about Rona? She's so hard to please. She hotter than pepper. She was Ghana disease. I stay away from she for 14 days. She gets me again in the bad ways. I got the king possessed. My hands keep a beat down while I'm shouting about it. Rona, that is a dirty vampire. Rona, the lion get to want that tobacco. Rona, the nasty get a give me syrup. Rona, all out from Rona, fire. She rock down the girl. She said out she leg and a wine to the ground. Rona, they call it she bad girl. Rona, she nothing can't come with her. She rock down the girl. She lift up she leg and she said, hey, come on. Rona, they call it she bad girl. Rona, let me say, Rona, Rona, Rona. I never see so much fire, no. I never see so much pain. And any man want to link up with her now, bound to catch a case. She deal with a big minister. The energy had no match for the fire. She only like all in parliament and see with private brigade. Rona, that is a dirty vampire. Rona, that only raising blood pressure. Rona, the lion that you want that tobacco. Rona, and banana from murder. Fire, water.
The Street 919 FM.
trees and they will burn. There's one woman in here that man. Beautiful people, put your hands up in the air. Beautiful people, oh they sing it loud, sing it clear. Oh yeah, yeah. See them rocking their body, who drinking, they drinking, who sipping, they sipping, they sipping. Party people popping already. If they see them rocking their body, who drinking, they drinking, who sipping, they sipping, they sipping. Party people popping. I want to go party. Go party. Long time. Long time I go party. Long time I go a fete. Oh God, I wanna party. I wanna party.
Oh God, they're killing Swappy. Swappy want to party.
You were there?
Well, you never even call it reset with them.
Oh yeah.
I think fittingly, taking into consideration the way the world is right now, we really need a reset.
Oh God, I need a break from that topic just now.
But we can't play the Swappy and then play the boss.
Nah.
The boss, IWER George.
And you ain't seeking my interest.
You call me your
big
big man in your business.
But I find you ain't seeking my interest.
All my ladies, fans and them. This is IWER George, the big boss in the business. Well. Give me everything right now. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. Girl, you know that I love you. You say you love me too. Mashing up every chart, mashing up every chat. I give you everything. You can't want for nothing. Mashing up every chart. You call me the big boss in your business, but I'm fine. You're not seeking my interest. When I come, is water flowing. Tell me everything. I fed up with begging. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. From the beginning, I give you everything. Mashing up everything. Mashing up everything. Before you want a thought, I give you what I got. Mashing up every chart. Mashing up everything. You call me the big boss in your business, but I find you're not seeking the interest. You tell your friends I'm the best in the soca, but I find that you leave it to suffer. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. Girl, I want it now. Give me everything right now. Give me your bumper. Give me the bumper. I want to take my money now. When I come over, girl, give me your bumper.
Want to send some love going to Kami Kam. Kami saying this rhythm is fire. Now you red hard. Produced by KMC. The voice of the big man in the business. In the background there, IWER George. Also heard from Swappy on the rhythm.
Give me your bumper.
Give me your bumper.
Give me your bumper. I want to take my money now. When I
Our part. You call me the big man in the business. Well, I find you're not sick of my interest. You don't want to know.
Love going out to Teresa. Teresa is loving the background. Nice. Dancing to wave it, rubber. Love the vibes. Good way to start the week. We wanted so whole week. But it wasn't solid time.
It wasn't so, you know, come.
Teresa actually now come.
Mariana also made a late entrance.
Marianne was shopping in King's Plaza.
Yalla, where buy for us?
Hey.
Julian.
In the cold weather.
Sean.
Yeah, man.
But you know what I realized? Did we do roll call?
No, we do not roll call.
You see, this corona mashing up everything.
Come, you say like we're about exercising.
Yeah. Now I need to shut after that talk about that.
I want to know.
Who get blind and who ain't get blind and how this thing come and how it thing come and who telling lie and things.
The point is it here.
Yeah. What are we going to do now? Now is, well, as they say, the city passes like
no,
this.
let me tell you something, Robert.
No,
I know
hey,
people.
but-
Hey, I was talking, sorry. Can you see when I have something in my head? If I don't
No,
say it,
yeah, say it, because I know it's go.
I forget what I'm saying, man. That's why sometimes we cutting your question now, because if I say it one time, my whole mind is go blank. Oh, I don't remember what I say. They just me, and it's a question I'm asking. Seeing how new infections we recording in the hundreds, 500s and up every day. And we recording deaths in the double digits, and it like it have no slowing down.
Yeah.
You think this is cause for reclosing our borders as some other countries have been doing? Because a lot of countries that open back up and you realize they have even stricter restrictions in place.
Yeah.
Look at Austria.
Yeah.
We have Germany.
Yeah.
That was just shutting back down. Now I understand the Prime Minister said that economically
it don't
that's
make
not
sense.
wise.
Yeah,
We
it
can't
don't make
afford
sense.
to do that.
Yeah, he said that.
And then some people would argue the fact about pressures. The borders was closed for almost a year and 6 months, 8 months, and we were still recording infections. I saw a front page of it, and I tell you, I did not read the article, but I saw it, the headline in one of the papers online.
Yeah.
The Prime Minister may consider mandatory vaccine.
Yeah,
now, if
I
you
saw the
it?
headline too.
Yes,
I didn't
saw
read
the
it.
papers.
I didn't read this.
Now, if you're watching international news
Yeah.
and you're seeing these are what they're implementing in their first world countries, and taking into consideration our little island here, which has been overwhelmed, it would cause the Prime Minister of our government to take drastic measures.
But well, citizens are calling for it as well, huh? Yeah, I heard citizens calling for mandatory
Because I
vaccination.
remember earlier up in the year there was a businessman who said, "Here what? Here what we need to do?
Yeah.
Get them until the end of the year.
Yeah.
And if we ain't achieve the herd immunity, then make it mandatory." But then some people arguing that is infringing on your human rights. You can't force people to put something in their body that they don't want to. So it have arguments coming at all sides.
Yeah, at this time, I don't really have any comment, to be honest. I don't have any comment, to be honest.
We taking your calls 3420081. Let me tell you something. Robert is we talking to me more off air than on air. I'm telling all you. Because let me tell you something.
No, you have to be responsible.
If Robert
No.
have to talk what he
You
feeling.
have to be responsible.
All the time I take off Robert Mike.
You have to be responsible. Right now.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Wait.
Mister.
You see, as we started playing music, Mr.
Pocket.
Wabat.
Good day, Raja.
I find Laja like you don't know me, you know. You
It's scarce. I find like Laja scarce these days.
well, you had a prayer that for the Christmas past. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know.
And the way they get Laja to the bank,
Yeah.
it's like you don't even see money in your hand again.
It's like again?
Because when they pass through the bank and everybody has to take out, but have to take out, you ain't get nothing in your hand.
Is that my currency name ice? I feel like I pay ice. Everything melting.
You know the money.
You pay in front of fan, yes?
The value of money, you know, is not like long time.
Yes.
So everything going sky rocket and people not getting adequately compensated, right?
Yeah.
Right. Look in Grenada. In Grenada, the government workers getting extra month pay, right? And some getting half month pay. Those who work directly with the COVID getting an extra month pay for this month, and others getting half month pay. So, that is how it is. They call that psychic income, where you recognize and you appreciate your workers. It is called psychic income, right? So that is how it is. But anyhow, as we talking money, I remember as a young fella in the village hunting in most villages, every elder person, man or woman, could get an extra 10 days, could get 10 days. So everybody will have something, at least to eat and drink and share on Christmas Day. So that practice was stopped, so, and that is how it is. But I want to correct my boy from St. James. It doesn't no more Carrick again. Carrick was the name of the previous name. CAREC was the acronym. The new acronym was CARPHA. CARPHA. It means the Caribbean Public Health Agency. Right? So there's a correction for St. James. But so I enjoyed the show, I didn't see nobody, but when I rain in between here, since 3 days now pressure is water and sun mixed up here. More water, right? But I didn't see no activity, no painting, And I thought about painting. I do not know if you know, is KMC did the chant on paintbrush by what do you call them again? Who sang the paint? I want no brush, Kenny J.
That is KMC?
KMC did the chant. You listen to the chant, yeah, man. Yeah, man. That was in since the literal days. And that was a big, that will light up the place in the ending of that tune. That gave that tune a lot of status. Yeah, that chant by KMC, Ken Malone Charles, man. That is his name. Yeah. Anyhow, precious, I want to hear two tunes really, and I gave this morning two tunes in my mind. The first one was by Cowboy Jack from Tobago. Right? Cowboy Jack, and he sang I Love Christmas. It's a Christmas tune. Now, Cowboy Jack was a man, an entertainer here in the 60s and the 70s who always dressed up like a cowboy. But he wasn't given much prominence as artist in those days, I don't know if he lives or if he's dead, but I know he's from Tobago. And the other tune, based on what you all was talking about, with this person who came with the spread with the Omnicon, is Jimmy Cliff said it all. We say every tub is the name of the tune. By extension, we will say every tub sits on its own bottom. So if you would do those two tunes or those two selections, as they say in the business,
Mr. Hocketa,
yeah,
you watch any time?
well, choose either the my boy.
No, we can't play nothing. When you done, we done.
Oh my God!
Tomorrow. Don't be disappointed. Don't be disappointed tomorrow.
Yeah, but
Oh,
but we really missed him. We really missed the music.
After the news, we will squeeze it in.
Yeah, we really missed the music in this show because you all spoke a lot about. But you see, this is what they call systemic breakdown. Somewhere the system fell, so people came in, and who knows? You know what I studied? If we have a creation of our own variant in Trinidad here, I just studied that. Yes, and not all, as we tend to think that all the variants important. It'll be an interesting study to do. If we have a creation of our own variant of this virus here. Yeah? So, anyhow, you all enjoy the show, and thanks for the show. Right? Well, I enjoyed it as usual.
Blessings to you, Mr. Hocketa.
Yeah. So, take care. Precious, take care. Give all a good weekend. Yeah?
But Robert own was better than mine. Ask him what he do.
Yeah.
I relax with the family, man. I just relax. Where's that boy?
I want you to interview your parents on the station to let them know how they spend Christmas when they were young. If you could, if that's possible, have a little interview with your mom and your father, and let them tell the nation how it was like Christmas in them time. If it was Lilonium and it was oilcloth, but 19 rum was the drink, was the prominent drink at the time. But that was the prominent drink at least in my time, but 19 rum. So if you could do that, and how they used to bake cake and they used to boil the ham and up with your gin. Anyhow, but to be interested, I would definitely would not like to not hear that show. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hocketa. So you'll have to hear your songs tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
right?
for sure.
Yeah, good.
Blessings to you.
Tomorrow, please the Lord. More please.
So guys, that's all the time we have.
Yeah, I see a like comments, you know. But I will deal with that comment tomorrow. Reginald Rose. Reggie saying, he's saying, we know Robert is a snake. Yeah, that is the man saying.
I don't know about that.
But I want to read something really quick for him. Wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to utter, brother. So that's what I do exercise. You hear? When it's time to talk, you will hear me talk.